prepared. Let's speak with this Sir Leonard and learn what we can. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead.
Oh, have you? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm an apothecary, and so when I. But well, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after what? You'd suppose there's no harm in that. Seems my luck's not as rotten.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, yeah.
Well met. She told me all about it. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Now, tell me, are you registered? Perhaps you already know this. Well now, that won't. Go on, 'twill only... If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master. However, the more powerful... Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect. 'Tis a vacation for those... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time, should you dedicate yourself, try them, as you like. Very well. There is no wrong, but I shan't take up any more.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
I have no issue falling asleep.
You'll not believe the journey.
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
If I could find a nose, have a precious little time.
So this is where you've been.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up. Now Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit. Roberant, are we? Do come again.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make. Uh-huh. There's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Alas, it would seem I've taken on too much. Good. We're here.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, my thanks. Are you ready to depart? Good. Then let's...
Ingredients are plentiful here about.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I will hold the enemy still.
Aptly said.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Rome. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, we would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
How do you like that?
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
I'm poised to strike if you say the word. Shout R.
Can't wait to find out what's inside. Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest? Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
No challenges beyond our combined might.
'Tis as you say.
If you are in need, I must serve.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead?
An arisen.
An arisen?
'Tis uncertain.
What?
I'm well aware of how, if the claim is false... All's been arranged.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
The townspeople depend on me.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet...
Those recruits don't know pop from point.
I mislike this. This is beyond unjust.
There's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Turn you into a pincushion! Chest be hiding. I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Master, goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last. As planned.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
I'm in awe of your powers of detection. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this is here. Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
You have my protection.
Fine display of skill.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself?
Yon path is in full view, and yet I see no way to reach it.
It's not as though we can simply fly there.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. You wish me to return? At once, Master.
My thanks, Arisen. As ever, your timing is impeccable.
Fear not, master. Naught shall befall you while I am here. Someone saw fit to camp here, it would seem.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
What's this? We're trapped.
Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops. Great beyond recall.
Mayhap the force of this current can be employed for our own ends.
Oh! I can think of all manner of uses for a catastrophe such as this. I do not land perhaps our efforts.
Continue our onslaught and the behemoth will soon conquer.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Prepare yourself.
We'll take every ounce of our strength. And prevail.
Perhaps.
All together now. We attack as one. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish.
You have my gratitude, sir. I had taken you for another forcer, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid is dispelled. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates. You're free to make your own way to the camp. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't. The powerful current ought to set this rock to crack.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
Here's pricked.
Thought you might like this. Picked it up. Here you go.
What's this? What was that sound? Fall back!
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be...
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I'll go and open the chest.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We're setting out.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Goblins, master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Plenty more where that came from.
I concur.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it, though I admit I had my doubts at first.
This one's not a bad sort.
As decreed by the great will of that Arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, you must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other. Some days passed. You confronted the dragon in the village. The people rejoiced. For our true liege, yet not all said. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. In order to rob you following that, she prepared a replacement. However, with Your Majesty returned, I shall devise some plans to further our cause. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital.